Okay, so in this video, I just wanted to go over some more Helldivers 2 ideas I had that may or may not be stupid, but just with the update coming out in the next day or two, I thought it'd be just interesting just to, give ideas to the developers if they ever see this video. My first idea is just like a howitzer cannon, or like those giant artillery cannons that were in Star Wars, the Clone Wars, but like not as like a call-in stratagem, but just kind of like something that we already have on the field that we either need to defend and like maybe neutralize targets within the area, maybe perhaps, but we keep getting swarmed with like enemies, but we still need to destroy a structure out in the distance, like kind of like a blitz mission, I guess, where it's something fast, but we need to defend the artillery cannon to use to shoot a far distant target, if that makes sense. I don't know. That's another like mission variant, I guess, that would be interesting for like a defense. And like, I don't know, like these like long range, long time reloading type of cannons that can just like go across the map. I think it would be just interesting just to have like these explosive mortar shots from across the map rather than like these close range mortar rounds, I guess. Like kind of like if the automatons can have a mortar system like that, like those long range mortar setups, why can't we? I don't know, be fun to have like mortar combat. My second idea was just an energy machine gun. We have all the different energy weapons and stuff, and I'm kind of surprised, like for stratagems, and I'm kind of surprised we haven't gotten a machine gun energy stratagem yet. That's pretty plain and simple. Speaking of machine guns, I did see a comment that I thought was pretty cool of an idea, and that was a backpack machine gun. So basically, you can't reload it. It's whatever ammo's in the backpack, but basically, it's just like a minigun just chained to a backpack, and you just run around with a minigun pretty much in a backpack. Like there's not much to say that. Like you would just be looking like Mac from Predator, which would be kind of fun. I had an idea in one of my other videos, and it was just a door gunner dropship stratagem for for some air support. I don't know, like imagine just seeing like Pelican 1 just come down with a backdoor gunner, like some like Sergeant Johnson in Halo 2 type when he says he knows what the ladies like, and just giving you fire support from above. I don't know. Might be kind of stupid and impractical, like a lot of these ideas might be, but like, I don't know, that'd just be kind of fun just to see like this random CF soldier just gunning bugs down for your automatons for you, just to help you out a little bit on the front lines a little. I had an idea for an additional enemy. I feel like a lot of people have had this idea, but just like a spider bug, I don't know, and it just like shoots webs at you. That sounds kind of stupid and ridiculous, but like might be irritating, but especially with us getting like level 10 missions, I have a feeling that they're probably going to add 1 or 2 enemy types that are specifically for level 10 missions on the automatons and bug side. Like we're getting already the the super brood commander, I think, or something like that. It'd be interesting to see a spider bug that's like crawling up to high places and setting itself down like higher up and just like shooting webs at you, basically just to like slow you down, not even attack you, but just shoot webs at you just to like really slow you down, when there's other groups of enemies or other bugs like trying to kill you at the same time. Heading on to the spider bug, when I think about it, like that enemy type would be terrifying to go against, because we have the stalker and that one turns invisible and stuff, but with this one it's kind of like not invisible, but it just kind of hides up high, has like these high up top in like those like high structures, I guess. It's like high up, don't really notice it, but basically what it would do is shoot spider webs down at you, make you slow down, and it would come over and like kind of like snatch you away, I guess, kind of like how like the bunker spider in Lethal Company behaves, where basically when it comes up to you it kills you and then would like wrap you up and it's like web and just hang you up in like it's like territory. Like when I think of the spider bug, I could see it doing that, where it just Shelob wraps you up, wraps Frodo up in like Shelob type where it wraps up Frodo. Like now your teammates are having to come rescue you. That would be interesting to deal with, you know, because like how I kind of like think of like how terrifying that is I think of that one scene in Starship Troopers where that one girl falls into like the bugs tunnels and is just snatched away, you know, while there's all this chaos going up on the surface level with the bugs and the humans, and she's just dragged away without anyone batting an eye, and that's the last time we ever see of her. So when I think of that, that's kind of like a terrifying enemy, because the stalker scares the shit out of me all the time, but like that is terrifying. Just a spider sitting up high staring at you. He spots you, shoots a web, he slows you down, you see him crawling up to you, you're trying to do everything you can to like wiggle your way out of his webs, just snatches you away, she lobs you up in the mountains in his nest, and just, oh my god, that's terrifying. And this idea I kind of took from Battlefield 1, but basically it's just an anti-tank rifle that has one round in the chamber, takes a long time to reload, and you have to be prone to use it. You can only use it in prone, and it's supposed to be more use for the automaton side, but basically it would one-shot heat sinks and then also take out the tank treads in one hit too. So like if you can't get an angle on the heat sink, then just take out the tank treads to slow it down a little bit. Because we have the anti-material rifle, but that's for like more for like ground support, and it can take out other things too. But especially with the factory strider and all the other vehicles that the automatons had, I don't know, I feel like an actual like dedicated anti-tank rifle would be kind of just interesting to have, I guess. They could be like another backpack stratagem too, you know, carry like 10 rounds of an anti-tank ammunition or whatever. So taking another idea from Star Wars The Clone Wars, but this is like the 2003 Clone Wars. We all know the squad, or the battalion that was very impractical, but they for some reason they still had, and those were like the speeder bike lance battalion. It's impractical and it's like so useless, especially when we're in a war like that. Just because it has a 90% casualty rate doesn't mean, you know, you can't use it. Like just give us like Roman shields and spears and just have them like be plasma blades or something, you know, something like Halo, and give us like a Roman shield and just have us, I don't know, just stab bugs and automatons alike, because that would pair like beautifully, I think, with like the ballistic shield, where a bunch of like small armed automatons are shooting at you, but you have the ballistic shield protecting you, and you just run up on them and just basically like jab them. Take them out one by one, you know. Also, so when we just recently had the orbital cannon mission type where we just had to disable them or like destroy them or whatever, I'm surprised we don't have anything like like a reconnaissance mission, like where we're just doing a scouting report or something, just to like have that be the next step of what the game master wants us to do, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes entirely sense or anything like that, but basically like have, you know, like Helldivers go out onto like a future planet or something just to reconnaissance, or just to give reconnaissance, I guess, if that makes sense. Or I guess this is one of my favorite ideas, but like having full-on trench warfare with automatons, I think that would be a lot more interesting, or like a different variety of the defense missions. So basically you're outside of a base that you're defending in trenches. You're just in trenches. So how the trench warfare would work with the automatons, like it would really only work with the automatons. I mean, I guess you could apply it to the bugs. I mean, I guess you could do it with the bugs, but I'm mostly thinking of the automatons for this. But basically, like the Helldivers trenches, no man's land, and then the bots on the other side. You know, it's foggy. You can't see anything past no man's land with all that fog. You know, make it really eerie, I guess, and like kind of like a surprise. And like what I really just imagine is like all of a sudden hearing like a high-pitched whine, you know, like a robotic high-pitched whine from the other side that would like signify that a charge is coming, kind of like how World War I. All of a sudden you just see nothing but red eyes and through the fog and like red blades just charging you. Now you gotta hold out, you know, you can call down turrets and all that and call down all the other stratagems that you want, but it's just in a trench warfare setting. I don't know, to me that sounds like it'd be kind of fun and like kind of hard to navigate, and like brings a kind of challenge. I don't know, I just like the variety of like the different defense missions, I guess. Like if we have the one where we're defending an outpost, and then another we're having just full-on trench warfare against the automatons. But yeah, pretty much that's it. If you have any other ideas, let me know down below. I really just like making these videos for the ideas for Helldivers 2, just because I like to see what people are saying in the comments below for their like wild and crazy ideas, you know, having fun, you know. But yeah, pretty much that's it. Feel free to leave a like, and if you want to, feel free to subscribe. But yeah, that's pretty much it.